The Good Ride. Average riders helping average riders worldwide.
Attack banana!
Welcome to the Good Ride, where we do reviews every day or die.
Yeah. I mean, who doesn't love the Beastie Boys? But anyways,
introduce me to your friend here.
we're looking
despite
at
its
the
faults.
Attack Banana. Now, Steven, tell me if I'm getting in right here with the camber profile. Okay. You know, it's their, I believe it's still EC2 or kind of a hybrid rocker. You can see, you know, what's interesting about hybrid rockers is that sometimes you'll get one that has more bend in the middle, the tip and tail are higher off the snow, or you'll get one with less bend and the tip and tail are lower off the snow. That's not specific to Mervyn, that's specific with anybody who does hybrid rocker. And all camber profiles, you know, definitely aren't all the same, even if they have that same kind of standard. This one we got had a much lower profile, so it felt a little more like, you know, like comparing it to some of the EC2s we tried, or C2s, they could feel much more loose.
Yeah.
This felt a little more stable.
Much more stable.
Yeah, it had really good grip, even though it has a mellower
And
mag.
Kung Fu grip.
Yeah, really comfortable grip in the, you know, the soft to semi-hard snow areas that we had today in Colorado. And it's got a good flex. It's, you know, we've ridden this many years, and you can see it's got like a slightly different tip and tail, where before it had more of a twin thing going on.
I still felt it road switched wonderfully though.
Really, but I think it's twin on side cut, twin on flex, everything else. They just kind of played with the shape of the nose and tail.
Just so you know which way you're going when you look
Yeah,
down.
and we don't really get these boards often for extended demo. So,
Yeah, Lid.
you know,
What's
so
up?
we can't really tell what the setback on board is, because I think it's centered on side cut and probably mostly centered on board, but maybe there's a touch of directional float if you set it all the way back, maybe because of the different shape nose and tail, but maybe not. But either way, it's a fun mountain freestyle, bordering on all mountain kind of ride that we could take switch. Popped really well, buttered pretty well. Coming off of surgery, so it's hard to butter for me, but Jimbo buttered it up, and
Yeah, and I'm due for surgery, so I'm not buttering anything.
No,
we're
he's having dry toast.
maybe together we could be one complete body.
Yeah.
You know?
We're waiting on that.
I wanna
Voltron
see
technology.
that.
I'll take
too.
your spleen, you know.
I want to see them.
Yeah,
I'll
complete
take
one
your
another.
I'll take your left knee. I'll give you my right.
we're gonna need a whole new liver
I'm
setup.
gonna need
though.
your hips. Yeah, the liver's just. I mean, God. Anyways, we
Anyways,
digress.
yeah.
It's a whole.
Attack banana.
It's a whole long story about missing parts and lesser parts
Yeah.
putting together.
But you know who attacked a banana this morning? This man with 3 of them.
He
I
ate
did
3
attack 3 bananas.
Yeah.
I was
So-
feeling a little loose before we got on the snow. But I'm glad I had 3 bananas before I attacked it. I attacked 3 bananas before I attacked this banana. And this 155 was super fun.
Super fun playful board.
I think I might be like, if I were to buy one, it would probably be a 56 for me, but it was still just a blast. Fun turning,
Yeah.
pretty quick turn radius. That rocker, you know, despite whatever the side cut's doing, that rocker really can help this circle carve in between the feet, you know?
Yeah.
And it kind of has that kind of, you know, you can carve on this no problem.
It's
But
locked.
it accelerates you through
Locks.
the turn a little more than,
And
you know,
hauls.
XC2 and then to a much greater extent C3. You know, they have much more rewarding turns, but you can still do it, you know. So
And-
Jimbo, go ahead.
Yeah, Jimbo.
Yeah.
I was about to say, and let's hear from Jimbo.
Oh, okay.
All right. Hey,
Yeah.
You gotta,
gentle
you know,
readers.
Let's get a
Yeah,
bow in here.
The attack banana was a locky. I felt like it locked into the turns very aggressively, and then just started to haul ass underneath my feet and really get away from me sometimes. There wasn't enough room to do what I wanted to do. Occasionally, you know, I really wanted to climb hills, go uphill both ways, but sometimes you just can't do that.
Yeah,
But
and
you
it was
can
a
if there's room.
little touch, like it might not be the perfect for your 11s, but it was holding well without booting out on.
It did not booting out.
On a semi-committed turn, you know.
My boutonniere.
Yeah.
It was not booting out.
And buttering, and you know, how'd the board feel
Poppy.
for you overall underfoot?
Poppy too as well. Sorry, I got lost in words. Peter?
I mean, this to me, just, you know, greatly exemplifies how not every C2, not every EC2 is like built the same, you know, like compare this to other ones that I've tried. I am absolutely loving this one more than almost any of the other Livtecs I've tried on this demo in 2018. It did everything I wanted it to do, and it did it super well. It held its edge extremely well. It was very fun and playful, very catch-free, but yet I could still straight line and get as much speed as I wanted to. And if I could ollie and butter, I'm sure it would have done those things well as well.
And you know,
Medium.
C3 is a mixed bag. I would say, other than the Bertner box knife, they really feel like cater towards the more advanced expert rider, and they have a lot more consequence. Where, you know, I would say, like, other than the box knife that has that early rise, so it feels more like a true hybrid camber board, and it's very forgiving and poppy and carvy. Their C2 stuff, and like this attack banana that's been in their line, you know, sometimes we'll get one that's really loose and it'll just feel too off, and other times we'll get one like this, or like the attack banana Continental that we tried, where we had a really good time on it. Is it a favorite? Probably not, but it's a very good board, and if you chose this, it could be your favorite. Great base too. Base had lots of glide.
Yeah.
Really picked up speed fast and carried speed fast. You know, sometimes people complain about Mervin bases, but we ride hundreds of boards, over 100 boards a year, and compare these to some of the, you know, nicest centered bases out there. And sometimes you don't even notice a difference, you know. It really depends on.
Extruded?
No,
Oh,
but you know what I mean. Sometimes certain bases. But all in all, this attack banana is
Wonderful.
just a fun,
Great.
playful, forgiving, kind of almost do everything kind of board.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's got pretty good float for a twin, maybe touch directional twin now. You know, even though you can't get that far back, it does pretty well. That EC2 is fun, and you know, it's one of those boards that just fits a wide variety of riders.
So go out there, get your potassium on. Attack banana.
I recommend it.
And it with an apple.